Hi everyone, Clayton speaking. Harlequins. Yay! Really happy about this. I've been looking forward to, ever since the rumours sort of started to come out, I started getting a little bit happy. Um, so yeah, I got the box set and the solitaire. So I'm just going to do a bit of a... I'm not going to unbox this guy because you can pretty much see what's in there. So let's start off with this guy. Pretty cool sculpt. He looks pretty wicked. The big horns and whatnot, and this little bit here, I like that. That's pretty cool. And it's actually a separate piece up on there, which is pretty interesting. I think from a modelling perspective, that's pretty cool because you don't necessarily have to put it on there. His hood at the back, I think that looks fantastic. I'm really looking forward to painting this guy, to be honest. So I'm going to do some Janus masks on the back here, which is really sort of Harlequin-esque style thing, and it'll fit in with what I've done on my Wraith Lord as well, which will be pretty sweet. Yeah, I like the poses on these guys. It's the only thing at the moment is the weapon options. I don't, without the codex, sort of, it's going to be a little bit hard to know what sort of weapons and how they pan out and what your options are for pricing, points pricing and things like that. But this little gun here looks pretty wicked. I don't know what it is, but it looks wicked. So let's get everything out, have a look through. There's some transfer sheet. Probably you won't be able to pick that up, so that's pretty wicked. White and yellow. It's got some little vehicle ones there too, which is pretty cool. It's actually got some, can you see the Eldar script there, the runic style writing? You won't be able to see that, but they got a lot of them white as well, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Instructions. Cool art, look at that. That looks pretty sick. And is that a hint? Am I seeing a hint of a transport? I hope so. Look at that, because that doesn't look like the jet bikes. There's the Sky Weaver. Let's have a look at the art. Let's match them up, shall we? They're completely different. Yeah. I'm such an Eldar fanboy. I'm not going to apologise for that. I love them. So look at that. That looks... Look, there's another one up there. They look... Those three ships to me look completely different. A little bit excited about that, not going to lie. What do we got? Cool instructions, really detailed, easy to follow, thorough. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Different arm options as well. So you've got, that's the Harlequin's Kiss, obviously, and a shuriken pistol. Is it two different? Yeah, you got two different swords. Cool. I think the leg options are not... Yeah, no, that's all one sort of thing. I'm sure you could mix and match. You could go crazy on these things. Let's have a look at the sprue. At the runners. Lots of cool looking heads, and there's a ton of different weapons there. Different swords. I like also how they've got Dark Eldar feel as well. There's a bit of a I don't know if any of you guys have read the Harlequin, not Harlequin, the Eldar Path omnibus, the trilogy of books by Gav Thorpe, but it's really a brilliant insight into the backstory of the Eldar, about how it's not as secular as we think it is. It's not just Craftworld, bang, Dark Eldar, bang, and then you've got your Harlequins floating around in the middle. There's a lot more to it, which I think actually these miniatures sort of conveys that pretty well. So I like it. I really like them. There's cool little masks in there as well, if we can focus on that. Mr. Camera, yeah, look at that. It's pretty wicked. Pretty wicked. Getting pretty happy. And they've done some weird on some of the ribbons. They've squared off, so I like that. It gives it more of a mystical, spacey sort of a look to it. You got some of your ribbons are really, some of them are quite flowing, and then you've got. Please focus, Mr. Camera. You've got one job to do. There you go. See how that's sort of, it's got a right angle, I want to say, across there. That's pretty cool. I like that. You're probably going to hear me say cool a lot in this video because I'm big gemstones as well. I love painting that. And they're all in very sort of dynamic poses, which is cool. So yeah, that's pretty wicked. What can I say? Then I got a white dwarf finally. After however long it's been out. This is the first one I've ever gotten, so had to flick through. Not bad. There's some really good paint jobs in there, and some really bog ordinary paint jobs. But anyway, shows you how to do the diamond pattern. One thing can I say, because I've done diamond patterns a lot in the past, and for anyone that's going to attempt it that hasn't attempted it, just be aware that on a leg, for example, your diamond patterns don't have to be all perfectly uniform, because that would just look weird. I've always done them where the diamond pattern it'll actually fan out over a calf muscle, and then they'll tighten up in towards ankles and things like that. So don't be too stressed about doing everything perfectly uniform. You know, make it look natural, paint it natural. And you'll find that your miniatures will actually look a lot better. Here's a good case in point, actually. As you got just in that arm there. See how that's sort of squashed in? That's a little bit too uniform for me across there. Those ones on her boobie should be actually fanning out a bit more, because it's a sort of a spandex type thing. But that's a cool paint job. I really dig that. Not a bad little book, actually. It's alright. That paint job is not to my liking, but I'm sure there's people out there that'll think it's cool. I don't. I think it's pretty ordinary at best. Now, I don't want to get any hate, and I don't want people to unsubscribe or whatever, but those paint jobs here are terrible. They're really bad. Look at the highlighting on that black there. Ooh, yeah, this isn't a White Dwarf magazine, guys, eh? Anyway, I'm not gonna hate. That orc stuff is wicked. Oh my god, that is so good. And yeah, that black and white, it's not for me personally, but you know, I think probably what they're doing is they're doing paint jobs that aren't technically out of the scheme of some people, out of the reach of some people, which is you know, that's cool. I mean, you know, young people can buy this book. They can have a look at these Harlequins that are in a book, you know what I mean, and they can say, oh, I don't have to do the diamond pattern because I can't do it, and that's fine. That's cool. It gives people more of a scope, I guess, on what's, you know, what's acceptable or whatever. For me personally, I don't like it. It doesn't look like Harlequins at all. That does. That looks sweet. Really happy with that. I'm not going to allude or tell you what I'm going to do with my paint jobs. Those two bikes there look pretty cool. I like them. They're really well painted. So mine are going to be funky, quite obviously. Yeah, so very happy. And that's your troop there. Really excited about this art though. That looks cool. Really like that. And this sort of tattered sort of it makes me think about in one part in Path of the Outcast where the Solitaire reveals himself, and I don't want to give any spoilers, so it makes me think of that, which I really like. It's sort of different parts of, you know, the Black Library or whatever, and Games Workshop sort of working in conjunction with each other. And this has just gone over 10 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, look, I'm happy. I love it. I think they're cool. Can't wait to paint them. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, because you're going to see me painting some diamond patterns and freehand and clown masks and all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's going to be fun. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and if you can comment, like, and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Cheers, bye.